Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your mid-September 2022 general love reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Sagittarius. This will not resonate with every Sagittarius that watches this message, and because this reading is general, not every single message may be for you. So please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear that message. And if this reading is not for you at all, Sagittarius, I highly suggest checking out your other signs and different placements. Hi, Cross Watchers. You're very welcome here if you're interested in a Sagittarius. Who wouldn't be? I'd like to remind Sagittarius and Cross Watchers that energy is fluid. And this simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You're more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. All right, Sagittarius, let's get this reading started. I'm first going to use my sound bowl to clear and set the energy. So if you are listening to this using headphones or the volume's kind of loud right now, I do suggest turning it down a little bit only for this part because I don't want your ears to hurt. Let's do this. All right, so let's see. What is the energy surrounding Sagittarius in love and romance at this time? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Anyone dealing with the Sagittarius? Tell me about the love life of my Sages in September. Patience. Okay, this is not everyone's favorite message, but I do readings based on what I feel, what I need to tell someone right now, and it's patience. Everything will unfold in divine timing. So I'm sensing someone's getting a little impatient about a certain situation. Someone is thinking because it hasn't unfolded the way they thought it would by now, that means it's not going to happen. But Spirit has something in their sleeve for you guys. I wonder if this is patience in regarding to a certain someone. The letter P is sticking out to me, as in Paul, as in Priscilla. First, middle, last initial can mean something to someone. But more so, I feel as well like if things haven't been going on in your love life or you felt like you've been single for so long, everyone's finding their soulmate. When are you going to find yours? Spirit's working on it. Spirit is protecting you from anyone that won't fulfill your wish fulfillment, Sagittarius. Any duds that you've met up with after, swiping left or right. I don't know. I haven't online dated, but whatever you've decided to pursue and it just didn't happen and you guys were like beating yourselves up for it, it didn't happen for a reason. It wasn't going to fulfill you. It was going to take you down another karmic path. So know that. But I wonder, I do pick up on a specific someone for some of you guys here. That someone is asking to have patience with, that they're slowly but surely going to open up. I'm interested. Let's see. Tell me more about this energy surrounding Sagittarius. It's been taking a while though. I'm feeling that. Almost Knight of Pentacles energy. I wonder if someone's dealing with a Virgo. Okay, too many. Thank you, Spirit, but we only need one card. If two come out, I'll take two, but three's a little much. That is already telling me someone wants it all already, wants everything right now. Someone wants to jump right on into it, but Spirit's saying to have patience with this and to go slow for a reason. I don't know. What does an energy around Sagittarius want to say to Sagittarius? Ooh, there we go. Thank you, Spirit. I feel damaged, like I just can't do this. Okay, Sagittarius, okay. There is someone within this connection that is a little bit unhealed right now, is acting out of their unhealed wounds, and is looking to heal. But I don't know, it's like almost crossing the threshold to fully trust in this is something very, very scary for them. I was kind of picking up on this in the Gemini reading, so I wonder if Gemini means anything to you guys, but more so here than Gemini's. Like someone may have dealt with like a really, really disappointing heartbreak, where someone really built up that in their minds that this was their soulmate, that this was their twin flame, and then it all fell apart. And someone may still be a little bit hurt from that rejection, from that denial, from recovering from that. So if there has been some sort of off energy here, or if it's been kind of dry like the Sahara Desert for you in love and romance, Sagittarius, I wonder if Spirit is kind of pointing to someone here, or just letting someone know about unhealed wounds that may be affecting someone's love life right now. And for those who are being very patient with someone that you can tell is going through a lot of things right now, emotionally, spiritually, yeah, they're kind of in a dark place. And I wonder if you guys are in separation for some of you. We'll pull the tarot to get more specific, but they're in a very, very dark place right now that they're trying to figure out, they're trying to come to terms with, they're trying to realize what they need to do to pull themselves out of that place. And Sagittarius, maybe they've been in that dark place ever since some things fell apart between the two of you, or I think a lot of fear is existing in someone here about love. And that's why they're not so open about it. That's why they're not so ready for it. But with the Patience card here, I wonder if there's a soulmate awakening going on in someone that is currently in activation, that's currently going through the process of, but it's taking some time, right? All right, let's pull some tarot and get a little bit more specific here. Okay, woohoo, the Tower. Okay, Mars energy, Aries energy, Scorpio energy, strongly here. Shocking energy, unexpected energy. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Okay. Ooh, okay. Sheesh. All right, Sagittarius. Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Cups. Cancer energy. Some of you could be dealing with the Cancer. You have Cancer in your chart. Does not have to be the case in order for this reading to resonate. Okay, so I do feel that there is someone in this connection that is very emotionally sensitive, that is empathic, that is loving, that when they're in love with someone, they give their heart. And I feel that someone feels in a very vulnerable position right now because they've been in this place before where they felt so sure of something, they felt something was so right, but despite their feelings, it didn't turn out the way they felt like it should have. I do feel like someone's coming off a little bit shy right now. Someone's coming off a little bit reserved. And I feel it's because they're protecting their heart. They don't want to be taken advantage of again. They don't want to be taken for granted again. But someone is very naturally beautiful, very naturally handsome. You don't have to do much to look good. You could come out in a t-shirt and pajama bottoms and you'll still look better than most of the people that they know in their contacts list, okay? I mean, especially when you don't wear makeup. I don't know why this is coming through, but you know, you may notice this in the other person or you may know it for yourself. You still look amazing in their eyes. But anyway, with this Queen of Cups, I do feel someone is feeling very vulnerable here. Someone is feeling like they're falling in love, but it's coming off very reserved, or someone wants to hold this back because of the fear of hurt, the fear of pain. And I feel if you're this Queen of Cups, Sagittarius, regardless of gender or sex, we all have masculine or feminine energies, but someone who's ready to give, ready to put their heart in this because you are falling in love with this person. They may not be ready to receive that love. They may just are in the process of discovering what they need to do in order to be ready to receive this love. And for someone, for sure, there's a mother wound that has been in someone's heart chakra for a very, very long time. And I think due to a mother wound, there has been rocky instances about being able to trust and open up. Someone could be blonde or dye their hair blonde recently, thinking of going lighter. Not for everyone, obviously. But I think they're kind of afraid about the feelings they're having for you, especially if it's similar to what they felt before and it just didn't work out. They're afraid to trust their feelings on this. So let's go into it. How they feel about you is the Tower card. Scorpio energy, Aries energy, Mars energy. They weren't expecting to feel this way at all. It's come to a shock to them. You entering their life so unexpectedly. They didn't think that you would have this big of an impact as you have. They feel completely caught off guard by you, Sagittarius. And you've kind of rocked their world in a lot of ways. And the tower fell of whatever they built for themselves, the idea that they were going to be single forever, alone for forever, the idea that, love wasn't going to happen for them, or that they didn't want to ever be in another commitment again. They never wanted to give their heart up again. This situation that you are having with this person has completely knocked down all that ego building that they've done within themselves to protect themselves. And this is why it's taking patience. It's because now they have to rebuild that tower on more solid foundation that they've never worked with before. But it's been pretty chaotic for the both of you, I feel, honestly. I do feel both of you feel an intensity in this connection, a spark in this connection, but there's a lot that I feel you're revealing to each other through this that identifies the work that may still need to be done in this connection. And I feel like someone's so afraid if they put all their effort into it that it's just going to collapse anyway. I don't know why I'm picking up on this, but someone may have a fear of heights. And if that's just a metaphor from spirit coming through, they're afraid of, if they get so highly involved into this, they build this up so high, how much farther is the fall going to be? What they think about this connection, think about you, is the Two of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. Yeah, I do feel insecurities around this, Sagittarius. They don't know what to do about this connection. They're not prepared for this connection. And I feel with this Two of Pentacles, they're going back and forward on if they should open up or if they should close off, if they should act on this or if they should retreat and run away. There's two ways they can handle this situation. There's two different ways that they could bring forward into this, and they just don't know what to do. I do feel like their head and their heart are at war against you, Sagittarius. They feel split in regards to this connection. And they know there's two options they can go forward with, but what's the right one? I do wonder if someone's working a lot right now. Someone may have two jobs. And that may be something that has been interfering within the connection here. But with this Two of Pentacles, I wonder if someone's waiting on a choice to be made. Whether that's like to take this seriously, to make the effort, or to just leave it all behind, right? But someone does not feel secure with this just yet, or safe enough just yet to fully open up, to fully trust. And I think that's been the main struggle of this whole connection here, is to believe in this, is to understand that the past is in the past, right? What they like the most about you is the Star card, Sagittarius. This is Aquarius energy. But yeah, I really do feel you have been something in their life that they weren't expecting. That is so unique, is so rare. The Star card has been coming up a lot lately. So I really do feel like a lot of soulmate connections are happening. And to clarify a soulmate connection, soulmates are not always the people that, you know, society depicts that you're going to end up with and have marriage with, kids with, your forever and ever. Soulmates can be platonic or romantic, right? But they're interactions, they're relationships that propel you and move you forward on your spiritual journey to getting to the plan that was set out for you by spirit. What someone can awaken you to in order for you to proceed further on your own journey, in your own path, right? And I feel, Sagittarius, that this is what Spirit's trying to tell them about you. That you are someone to trust, that you are someone that's going to be impactful in their life, that you are someone that can heal whatever has been damaged within them. And let me clarify, it is not your duty or your responsibility to heal anyone, right? But I do feel that this connection, meeting you, was meant to mirror something within them that they may still need to work on or that they need to identify. And through this interaction with you and this connection that they never thought they would have with anyone else, but they're having with you, is really highlighting all the things that can happen. I think they feel a good energy around you, but they just don't trust it. Now, for some of you, you may be very well known in your community. You may have like an online following. You may be somewhat infamous in your own career, let's just say. And they're a little intimidated by that. There's just like a star-like quality to you, Sagittarius. You know how to shine in every room. Even if you're not the one that likes to be at the center of attention, you somehow find it with everywhere you go. And I feel with the star card here, they're a little bit caught off guard, or a little bit shook at how unique you are, how they've never met anyone quite like you. And even for some of you guys, it's like they're starting to realize, you know, you've been the answer to their prayers, but it feels like a subconscious prayer. It feels like, you know, whether they were defending themselves from another relationship, from hoping for another romantic connection, deep down, we all want to be loved. We all want to have that soulmate. And I feel you appeared in this person's life to realize that there can be romance. There can be a high vibrating love. What they don't like about you is the Page of Wands. This is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Now, there could be a big age difference between the two of you, which may be a struggle for some of you guys, especially if you're a lot younger in the connection. I do feel with this Page of Wands, it's hard to keep up with you energetically. They may find you to be a little bit impulsive. They may find you to be, you know, a little bit distracted as well. Whether this is what you're meaning to come off as, or even if it's true or not, this may be the reasons why they have those excuses of not fully pushing forward. They may find that you're someone that changes your mind quite frequently. You're someone that likes to not live in one place for too long. You change up where you like to live, different city, different location, different state, right? They may find, you know, your confidence to be a little bit intimidating as well, especially with someone who feels so insecure with the Two of Pentacles, the Tower, and then even this card, I feel damaged, right? They fear that this is too good to be true. You coming into their lives, falling in love with you, that something bad is about to happen or is going to happen. And even for those of you that were flirtatious with this person, they question your flirtation. If it's just going to be a booty call, if it's just going to be temporary for a fun time. And I feel too, they don't know if they can compete with you sexually. That they're afraid that they won't be able to turn you on as much as you turn them on, very interestingly. That you like to be adventurous in bed or go on for a very long time that they can't keep up with. They're afraid of. For some of you, they're afraid of their sexual performance in front of you. What they like the most about this connection is the 10 of Pentacles. Virgo energy, very interesting. You know, I think when they move out of their fear, when they move out of their distrust and their ego, they can see you as being their match, their partner, someone that they could have a relationship with, grow with, have, you know, a long-term destiny with, maybe one day have a family with, marriage with, one that they could show off and have that comeback story in love and romance, that from whatever failure, like I'm almost feeling like a called off engagement or a divorce that someone had to get through. And they didn't think they could have that until they met you. And maybe that this is their second chance, at the very least with a committed relationship. For some of you, they like your family members, your siblings, your parents. And I wonder if like they kind of view your family to be something that they've never had, which is something that makes them feel more at home, especially if you introduce them to your siblings recently, your parents recently. They felt really safe there. And generally with this connection, I do feel when they move out of their ego, like I said, they do feel generally safe with you. It's just the fear that bites at them. The what ifs, could be's, that's tearing this apart a little bit. But you're definitely husband-wife material. They know that, Sagittarius, and they like that a lot about you. Maybe some of you are successful in your career. You make a good income. You have your own business. And as far as that goes, they see stability, financial stability with you. Or maybe they struggled with financial stability in their past. Someone may have a dog as well. Or born near the dog in Chinese astrology. But what they don't like about the connection is the Hierophant. Taurus energy, Capricorn energy. So yeah, if there was a failed marriage, a failed long-term commitment that someone was with for years and years and years, starting that over again, even though they know and visualize you being someone completely different than the past, it's just still scary to move forward, to trust that. With the Hierophant, I do feel someone's afraid of being controlled. Whether you're controlling or not, I'm not saying that at all, but just in general, someone's afraid that being in a relationship would mean that they'd have to compromise and to give up a lot of personal freedoms. Maybe they dealt with controlling parents or controlling partners in the past. But again, like, yeah, a lot of you, it's getting that serious again with someone else, with someone that could hurt them. And I feel with the Hierophant here too, when what they don't like about this connection, they know you're expecting a lot from this. They know that you expect a lot from them, and they don't know if they can measure up to your expectations. And they kind of do put you on this pedestal, Sagittarius, as someone that is so amazing, and they don't see that for themselves. So how can they equate themselves to you? Someone could be a teacher, a counselor. Someone could work in spirituality, a life worker, or a light worker, excuse me, a life coach maybe. They don't know if they can give you like the happiness that you want or deserve. And someone could wear a beanie, the hat. Highest hopes is the Fool card. Aries energy, Aquarius energy. To just stop. I really do feel they wish they could just tell themselves to just stop worrying, stop overthinking, stop overcomplicating the situation, and to just go for it, to give it a shot without baggage from the past, to leave that behind, because this is something new. This is something to trust. This is something to love and to be excited for. And to stop carrying the weight of the past that is just interfering with everything that could unfold between the two of you. They're hoping to be happy with you. They're hoping that, what this is between the two of you is something that can be realistic, not too good to be true. And Sagittarius, I feel you're really hoping for this more so that, you know, your patience will be rewarded, that with whatever they're working through, whatever they're going through, it will be resolved and a new start for you guys can finally happen between the two of you. That they could feel safe with you, feel comfortable, not just, you know, for a temporary time, but for the long run. And to not flee when it gets scary, or to not second guess or doubt what this can be between the two of you. And I do feel, you know, if there was controlling relationships that was in someone's past, I do feel the highest hopes is that they can be themselves and they can do what they want while being in a relationship with you. I do feel someone's freedom is a little bit threatened by the thought of a commitment or by the thought of a relationship, but that would be proven to be unfounded when they're with you. Someone who loves freedoms, personal freedoms, just as much as they do. I mean, you're Sagittarius, right? Deepest fears is the World card. Interesting. So fixed energy, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius energy. You know that you'll decide it's a wrap. You've waited long enough. You're moving on, moving forward. You're closing out the cycle that you've been in with this person. You've been patient and you're done being patient is their fear. You're not going to wait for them. And you're just going to be the person that they could have had it all with, but they were afraid to take a chance with. I do feel too with this World card that someone may be thinking of moving if someone doesn't make a shot, or think of traveling for a long time where they wouldn't see you face to face for a very long time. Someone could come from a different background, different culture, different ethnicity. And especially if there's a lot of family pressures around that, someone's afraid that that's going to impact the relationship as well. But yeah, I feel their deepest fear is that you're just closing this chapter out. You don't see the new beginning that you were hoping for with the Fool card. And for them, maybe even for whoever had like such a bad experience in love and romance that has left, you know, a scar on someone's heart, the past repeating itself when the karmic cycle should have been closed out, done with. I feel for most of you, though, it is moving on that someone's afraid of, and that they'd miss out on the one opportunity of having true love. All right, Sagittarius, to see the likely outcome of this situation, what's likely to happen and unfold in this connection, what else do you need to know about this person and situation to see if it's all worth it, if it's going to pay off. We're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. I'm going to overturn this card here to show you the likely outcome of the situation and pull some oracle cards as well right here to just dive deeper into this whole connection. And if you'd like to join me for the extended reading, open up the description box and you'll find the link to Vimeo, which will take you to the extended reading. But if this is where we depart, Sagittarius, I really hope that this reading has resonated with you, has given you clarity, insight, healing, and guidance in regards to whatever you're going through in your love life right now. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Sagittarius, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Sagittarius.